Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is our Season 9 gameplay setup for Cthulhu Death May Die, and we are playing the Sanctificetur Nomen episode with our great old one of Hastur. So we will walk through the setup of the game, some of the mechanics of this. As you guys can see from the map here, there are a number of suspects throughout the church, and we have a alibi card with suspects, our suspect file, and we will place a random name on this, and one of them will be guilty. And as we go around and collecting and interrogating the suspects, we will find who our suspect is. And let's read into the episode's backstory. When we arrived here, the priest was already dead, we swear. The cult may have infiltrated this church. One of their agents used dark magics to kill the old man. Now we have to figure out which one of them did it and dish out some justice of our own. So to disrupt the ritual, discover which suspect killed the priest and kill them. Face-up suspects can be interrogated to discover which one has their alibi token on the guilty slot. After the guilty one is killed disrupting the ritual, discard all suspect and alibi tokens from the game, ignoring the effects afterwards. When the elder one advances, turn face up each suspect token whose alibi is still face down. Then move each suspect in a space with an investigator 2 spaces away from them. Oh, so we shuffle the suspects around. So our 2 actions that we can do in this is interrogate inside of a safe space. In a safe space with a face-up suspect, first flip that token face down, then flip one of the alibi tokens in the innocent slot. Justice. Kill a suspect in your space, then flip the token in the guilty slot. If the suspect matches the token, you've disrupted the ritual. Otherwise, go straight to resolve end of turn and advance the elder one as if there were as if there were 3 symbols. Then advance it 3 more spaces without triggering the effects. So basically, don't mete out justice unless you've got the right suspect, right? That's kind of the rule of this one. Okay, so let's leave that on the episode space. We've got the Hastur stages. We've got our monsters already placed on the board. And our investigators are Mary Diaz and Alex Parker. We just did a paint through video of the monsters and the investigators you guys can go check out, including the star vampires that are featured in this episode, as well as some ghouls. So you can go check those out. Check out that painting video we've done. And I believe he's here. Oh no, he is here. Okay, and then let's go into our characters. So Mary Diaz, Caracas, Venezuela. Don't worry about me, it's just a flesh wound. If selflessness had an avatar, it would be Mary Diaz. Always upbeat, always helpful and concerned for more about others than herself. Mary is the heart of any investigative team. Growing up as she did as a daughter of cultists, one would expect Mary to be morose and withdrawn, especially as her escape from life involved their deaths. When asked, she says she knows better than most just what a weapon depression and despair is for these cults, and has resolved herself to be the exact opposite, no matter the cost. So her powers are roll with it. Whenever you are wounded, you and the investigator in your space heal 1 stress. So she gets healed stress and group heal stress when she's wounded. She's also a marksman. She can attack from 1 space away, and she has swiftness, so she can run an extra space. So let's set her up with the markers. And then let's do Alan Parker. So Alan Parker, tell us from Brisbane, Australia. Tell me about this slime you found. Was it screaming or did it smell purple? Growing up, Alex's family called him curious, though this may have been an understatement. There was no puzzle or enigma that wouldn't draw Alex into its rabbit hole, sometimes for months at a time. Early on, he took on interests in crime and was more than once sanctioned and rewarded by the local police department for his interference and assistance in criminal matters. His life as a professional investigator took a bizarre but fascinating turn when he uncovered cultist activity for the first time. So he's a natural cultist crime fighter. He's got a super sleuth. You may heal 1 stress when you draw a discovery card before resolving it. So wow, investigating heals his stress. He can run and sneak with stealth, and he has swiftness. So he is cool. Let's get him set up. and we will need to randomly draw their personal issue. We've got the Mythos deck shuffled up here, a combination of the Hastur deck and the episode deck. So let's just give that a quick shuffle, and we'll shuffle up our discovery cards for the episode. And shuffle up these Arkham patient medical files to give our characters their insanity. Let's give the deck a cut. And Mary Diaz gets short-term memory loss. And Alex gets fear of crowds. Okay, so there you are. We've got our psychoses lined up. We've got our yellow sign tokens for the Hastur disciples and Hastur component of it. Now, so let's shuffle up our alibis. So again, these are just the names on the back of the different players. So just kind of shuffle these up, and then we'll place them on our suspect card. So we'll leave that right here, and we can reference this each time. So alibi, alibi for innocent, alibi for innocent, alibi for innocent, and alibi for guilty. Right, so this is going to be our master decoder key for our. So, and then we have I guess that face down, I don't know which face down is. So this is face. Yeah, I guess we'll just flip them. I mean, there's colored side and there's not colored side. So I guess we'll use the unlooked at side is the brown side, right? So that means, so this is, we'll call this face up, and we put one suspect here. You can see there's a tunnel going to here. We'll put one suspect here. We'll put one suspect here. We'll put one suspect here. And the final suspect here. All right, so that's our suspect placement. We're placed on the board. And I think that is going to do it for our setup. So, yeah, that's about everything. So we'll kick off into the round one in our next video. Before we go, since it's a Hastur themed game, quick shout out to August Moldenhauer's Tales of the Yellow Sign, Volume 1 and 2. First volume, The King in Yellow, with preface by August Moldenhauer, Robert W. Chambers' classic of the Yellow Sign. This is somehow started it all, right? This has got H.P. Lovecraft's original inspiration, perhaps, for some of his Cthulhu mythos, with the Reparer of Reputations, the Mask, the Court of Dragons, and the Yellow Sign all being key kind of yellow mythos that really fits this scenario. I thought Hastur would fit this scenario because it has to do with the deception. There's cultists, there's priests, there's a murderer, and at the same time there's the Yellow Sign, which is always kind of a great detective kind of vibe to it. Finally, Volume 2, Tales of the Yellow Sign, Lost Carcosa and the Yellow Sign, August Moldenhauer's companion, looking deep into the origins of Carcosa, into Hastur from Ambrose Bierce, looking at the city of Carcassonne, having some sounding like Carcosa, and then looking at the history of the Yellow Sign with the Cathar, the Yellow Cross, Manichaeanism, and Catharism in general. So this will make a great companion set, and you can see that I've used the covers here, Hastur and the cultists from Yellow Cultists. So yeah, this would be great. Other ways you guys can help us, we're trying to grow the channel to 1,000 subscribers. So if you could like and subscribe, watch the videos to the end. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Let other gamers find us out here, and then hopefully we can start doing some live streams as well. So looking forward to playing this one. We'll see you guys in turn one. You can click the next video up here, and talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.